Hi, everybody. I'm trying to get this beeping to stop. Okay, I think I solved the beeping. This is the makeup session for those of you who are not able to attend our face-to-face. So to begin, we need to make sure that everybody is able to get onto Moodle to access the course material. So this is going to take place in two different ways depending on whether or not you have an account. If you're brand new to Moodle, you will go to moodle.washoschools.net, and on this page you will see create a new account right under the username and password. So you will click that. I'm just going to make one up with one of my old emails. You have to create a username and a password, and your password is going to have to be have a capital and a non-numeric. So it will prompt you if you don't do that correctly. It needs at least one digit, one lowercase, one uppercase, and one non-alphanumeric, like asterisks or something like that. Okay, and then you'll put your email in there. Make sure it's one that you want to use for rescuing your password in case you forget it. Okay. So after you fill in the information, you click Create New Account, and it says that an email should have been sent to your address, and it contains instructions for completing your registration. Okay, so then you would have to go to your email. If I can get into mine, I can demo this. And basically it will give you a link of how to finish your registration. Okay, so make sure it's an email that you have access to. Okay, so I'm loading my email. This is kind of my junk email that I use. Okay, and it says you have a new account, click the link. So you click that link and it takes you back into Moodle. Then it says, thank you, your registration has been confirmed. And so what you're going to do is click on that courses button, and you will find a list of course categories. You're going to scroll down and click on Striving Readers. And then at the very top, you'll see Blogging to Support 21st Century Learning, Digital Literacies, and Common Core. You'll click that, and you'll type in the enrollment key, which is blog, B-L-O-G, all lowercase, and you'll click Enroll Me. Once you do that, you're in the course. And so from now on, whenever you log in and you click under My Courses, you'll see it. It's called Blogging CCSS, and this is the course. Okay, so for those of you who already have an account, what you're going to do is go ahead and log in. And if you have an account and you have forgotten your password, you can click on the link for lost password, and it will send you a password through email. And it's going to be a real crazy one. You're going to want to copy and paste that in. And then once you're in, you're going to want to change your password. And I'll demonstrate how to do that. Okay, so you're going to log in if you already have an account. And you're going to click, look in your column for all courses. And if it's not showing, then you want to run your mouse over these tabs on the side, and eventually you'll see all courses pop up. When you click on it, it's going to take you to the course categories, and you're going to click on Striving Readers. Then you're going to click on the course, and I'm obviously already in the course, so it took me straight into it. But for you, it will say enrollment key. You'll type in BLOG, and then you will click Enroll Me, and you will be enrolled in the course. Okay, so now under the navigation bar over here, mine might look a little bit different because I'm an administrator in Moodle, but you should see under your navigation My Courses, and then you'll see blogging CCSS, and that's how you'll get in. You only have to enroll once. So once you're in the course, this is all the modules. It's a 6-week course. If you're from a Striving Reader school, you had the option when you registered of choosing stipend, and you will have to make sure you sign the stipend contract form. And or some of you may have chosen credit. And if you're not at a Striving Reader school, I know we have a couple people, then your only option is credit. You do have to complete the entire course to earn the stipend or the credit, and it's 6 weeks long. And as you look through the way that the course is set up, you can see that it's 6 modules, and so I've set it up so that each module is a week. So that's the suggested pacing. However, you are free to work ahead at your own pace. So if you have a vacation or something going on, don't worry, you can work at your leisure. The only thing that I ask you to try to stay somewhat close to the suggested pacing on, if you can, is the discussion forums, because we want to make sure when people are interacting in the discussion forum, there's actually an audience for them. If that's impossible due to your schedule, then if everybody in the class would kind of make a point of just revisiting the discussion forums throughout the 6 weeks, regardless of what week it is, at least we'll still have an authentic audience in those. So at the top, this is kind of the area that I want you to focus on at first. The news forum is where I will push out reminders, questions that maybe somebody has that relate to everybody, resources that I find that I think you might like. Anything that's kind of relevant to everybody that's pushed out for me comes from the news forum. It's supposed to link up to your email. That doesn't always work the greatest. So if you need to, just every time you log in, just check that news forum. The second forum is this Q&A. And the Q&A forum is for everybody to use. This is where you can post questions to things, answers that you might have to other people's questions, or just general resource sharing and thoughts. I really like to encourage everybody to be an active participant of the class, so it doesn't have to be just me answering questions. I am not the expert on everything there is to know about blogging. I'm learning alongside with you guys. So if somebody else has a question and somebody else has an answer to it, please jump in. And then you can see the course syllabus. And that's something that I'd like you to read. It gives the rationale, the Common Core state standards that are supported, the NET standards, which are the National Educational Technology Standards, the course objectives and outcomes, and a little bit of an overview on the different modules. It does say at the bottom, method of grading is pass-fail. You'll be evaluated on a rubric. This is mastery. So if you need to redo something, you will not get a 0. You'll always get a chance to redo something if needed or improve it. But you do have to complete all of the assignments in order to get the stipend or the credit. Okay, so when you're ready to get started, each week or each module, depending on what pacing you decide, will start off with the content. The content launches in a new window, and so this is the first thing that you're going to want to go through. This is where all the meat, all the information, all the resources, all the downloads, anything that you need for the course is going to be in those content links. Okay, it starts out always with the objectives, and there might be some activities that you have to do. Here's a self-check activity, and you can go through, and that's all the information and instruction for the course. The very last page gives you your assignments for that module. So here you can see you have a journal, you have an assignment, and a discussion forum, and that's pretty much standard for this course for each module. Some of the modules are more heavy than the others. So if you're like working through module 1 and 2 and it took you several hours, you don't need to panic that every single module is going to be that long. Several of them are a lot shorter and a lot less intense. So they're not necessarily all going to be the same amount of time to complete. So this one in the assignment has a template download that you need. And the template download should, if you open it up in Adobe Reader, it should allow you to type in there. If you guys have any issues with anything in the course, please let me know, because this is the first time that it's been offered. And so there might be some mistakes. I tried to make sure that there weren't any, but there might be. So that's the first link is always your content. If there's a discussion forum, then that link is available, and you pretty much just add a new discussion topic by clicking the button. You type your subject and then your response, and then you click post to forum. And usually you have to post an original post and then respond to at least 2 colleagues. Remember, I'd really appreciate it if everybody would revisit all the discussion forums throughout after you've passed that point, just so we can make sure we have participation. This one has a journal entry as part of the assignment. I always like to recommend that people do any kind of writing or journal writing in a Word document and then save it. And then when you get ready to add a submission, you can either copy and paste it into the online text area, or you can attach it down here by clicking add and then browse on your computer to find the file and attach it that way. I suggest that you do it in Word first, because I've been burned way too many times of having typed this really long, awesome journal entry, and then my computer crashes or my internet goes down or something glitches with Moodle, and then you have to start all over. And that's kind of a bummer. So I always like to say save often, do it in Word, and then either attach that or paste it, copy and paste it in. If you have an assignment to turn in, that will be an assignment link, and you can basically just add your submission and click add, and it will ask you to browse on your computer to find, and then just make sure you click submit or save changes. So this is pretty much the overview. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was able to get on, everybody understood the layout, everybody understood the expectations and the format. In the very last session, you will be asked to share your blog. So you will be creating a blog throughout this course. When it gets to that point, you'll just go up to your URL address bar, copy and paste that, and you can post that into the gallery walk discussion forum. If you have any questions, you can message me through Moodle. You can email me, but I get the messages through Moodle in my email. So that's the best way to go about it. To change your password, and I'm sure mine might look a little bit different, but you find my profile settings just by scrolling your scrolling your mouse over those tabs, and then under my profile settings you can choose change password. So if you got one of those crazy passwords, you can do that as well. Okay, so feel free to ask any questions, and I'm excited to be offering this course for all of you. It really gives me the opportunity to work with a lot of teachers from all the different schools, and that's why I really like online learning. It opens lots of opportunities. So if you are taking this for stipend, please make sure that you get a hold of me so that we can arrange to get your stipend form signed. And if you're for credit, then I already have that information in Solutionware. Please try to get logged in as soon as possible so that I know you're not having any issues. I like to monitor that and make sure everybody gets in within the first couple days. And I'm looking forward to working with you.